Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a yap video. You're gonna be editing a gallery with me and just chit chat about me. Like, who am I? Why am I on YouTube? What's going on here? What are we trying to accomplish? How am I gonna try to help you potentially if you're somebody who wants to market yourself online? This and that and more. Let's dive in. I feel like I'm out of breath. I just set up my camera and got tired somehow. It's one of those days. I'm just going to edit and chit chat. I'm editing a gallery from an event that I had that I did last week. I need to deliver everything as soon as possible. Yeah. My name is Miwa. I'm a photographer, videographer, content creator, marketing expert. Getting there. Marketing is something so important. I'm learning more and more about it. This is something that I'll mostly be talking about on my channel. Marketing strategies, little tips and tricks, just things that people may find very helpful and they can apply to their businesses, to their accounts. Anything from lead generation to maybe even tips and tricks about growing on social media, or even just reaching out to people organically to try and work together with them. I should have started this channel long time ago. Ever since YouTube became what it is pretty much, or what it was becoming in the past, I've always wanted to actually be a creator. What happened? I doubted myself. I was waiting for the perfect moment, for the perfect idea, for the perfect script, for the perfect lighting, equipment, so and so. You know the story. It's so common. Most of the people don't start, most of the people don't build what they're thinking about, what they're passionate about. They're not growing the business they want, or they're not even becoming who they want to be, just because beginnings are difficult. They just are. Just because you have this thing in your head, everything needs to be perfect, and it really furthers from the truth. Absolutely furthest from the truth you can ever imagine. I just want to talk about a little bit about me. I'm originally from Bulgaria, and I've been in the States for over 10 years now. I started my photography business in officially 2019. I've been a corporate girly since 2017 really. Before that, it was the customer service industry, the bar industry, the you name it. I've worked many little jobs, and actually gained a lot of experience in customer service, which was also very beneficial to me. All the experience you can get anywhere can be very beneficial for you later on. Never think that you're wasting your time doing something, as long as you're getting the skills and not doing something that's not going to serve you any purpose later in life. Don't spend too much time on something that's going nowhere, basically. Other than that, where was I going with this? Trying to do two things at once is kind of tricky, but we're going for it. So anyways, that brings me to today. Still a little bit of a corporate girl, believe it or not. I am growing my business more and more. Who knows? I don't show online really that I'm working two jobs. I don't know why. I can't tell if it will benefit me to show you how you can run your own business alongside with having an actual full-time job, or it'll be more beneficial for me to just strictly talk about the business and the business things, not mention anything else around my life. I feel like people can connect more with somebody that's trying to build something and juggle something We're all just trying to figure out how to make more money, live more comfortably, not stress as much if possible. Definitely doable. I feel like any type of exposure can be very good for you. So it's hard to be everywhere all at once. At the same time, even if you're a little bit here, a little bit there, might be better for you. There's like so many strategies. I'm still trying to figure out what works best for me, because I'm trying to be on Instagram, I'm trying to be on TikTok, I'm trying to be on YouTube. Facebook is a mess. Yeah, no, here and there, potentially. I'm popping in Facebook to see what happens. But it's definitely difficult when you have a whole nother full-time life, so to speak. Trying to do everything, it just seems impossible. Again, if you're not experimenting, then how would you know? How would you know? You might waste years, let's say, strategizing on Instagram, but if you're not quite getting it, maybe that's not quite your thing, because every platform is very different. Maybe my thing is YouTube. I wasted all these years trying to make it on Instagram, trying to make it on TikTok. When on TikTok, I'm not consistent at all. On Instagram, I'm a little bit more consistent, not as consistent as I should be. Anyways, sidetracked. All in all, I'm trying to build my photography and videography business. I'm also really wanting to help people with marketing. Why am I trying to do all the things? That does not make sense. Everybody tells you don't do that. Focus on one thing. You can focus on one thing. I have many interests. I want to do it all. It might not work for me. It might work for me. We'll see. Tell me in the comments below what you think. Should I focus on one thing and one thing only? Or I should just do what I've been doing? Funny enough, my business is growing very, very slowly. Very slowly. It is growing, which actually makes me really happy. I know I'm sort of in the right direction, but at the same time, I definitely need to buckle down and focus on certain things. Now, my number one goal is consistency. I might throw everything else out the door. I want to be consistent. I want to post consistently. This is, I feel like, number one skill you can have to reach success faster. Your consistency might look a bit different than other people. You can post on social maybe just once a week, maybe 3 times a day. There's all kinds of people. Depending on your time, it needs to fit your schedule. It needs to fit you. You don't get burned out. You don't give up. Because if I today decide I'm going to jump rope for 10 minutes every single day, no matter vacation, no matter holiday, no matter nothing, I'll give up pretty quickly. I can tell you that much. I will say that's just kind of not realistic to me. It doesn't seem all that difficult. 10 minutes a day. What's 10 minutes a day? Almost nothing. At the same time, if it doesn't fit what my ability is, like in my just day-to-day life, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to give up. I'm going to get discouraged. I'll never want to jump rope again, to put it that way. You just kind of need to find your way of doing things. You know, also don't forget, you start slowly. So you start on being consistent. Then you can expand on some other things. Then you can expand, let's say, playing with different types of content. Then you can expand on reading your analytics. Then you can expand on certain strategies that you may apply to your channels, to your platforms that you're on. You know, you just have to basically know. You just have to do one thing at a time and build up to it instead of just jumping in. That's the same with dieting. But at the same time, some people need to jump into something cold turkey and completely set strong boundaries for certain things to be able to do that thing. Some people just need to really ease into whatever it is. Does that make sense? I think it does. Ask me any questions if that didn't made sense to you. But anywho, what else about me? There's so many things I would love to do. For now, I kind of want to focus on this YouTube channel since I should have started a long time ago. I've been watching all these people succeed, some faster than others, some very slowly. Either way, they keep pushing, they succeed eventually, which hypes me more and more, even, to be honest with you. I'm curious if anybody else is at that point of life where they're just saying to themselves, enough. Telling myself I'll start for years now. I'm actually going to be persistent. I'm actually going to be consistent. I'm actually going to follow through and become what I've always wanted to become. I'm either going to grow my social accounts, I'm going to grow my business, I'm going to start my business, I'm going to just whatever it is that you would want to do that you've been putting off and waiting for the perfect moment. I want to know where you are at in life, where you coming from. Tell me down below. Tell me your goals. Hopefully we can just all keep each other accountable and keep going, keep building, keep helping each other, and keep hyping each other up, because that's really what this is all about, helping each other. So that's my little chit chat. I'm still trying to post one video per week. I want to do a bunch more helpful little tutorials as well. If you're into all that kind of things, marketing, business, sales, and things like that, follow along, say hi in the comments, press the like button. See you next time. Bye.